Get out of my face. Hello and welcome to the episode of Butcher Hero that should have existed a few seconds ago but now exists now because of course it does. Clearly I can kick all of their butts. They're the beginner people. And I can do chores to grab more power. It's great. These are my current stats where I have a lot of damage, a lot of regeneration, resistances, specific resistances, based on whatever armor I'm using. What the hell armor am I using? What the hell armor am I using? That is the wrong armor. Okay, so now I have that, and still wondering if that's the best armor choice. Like, I don't have anything for... It doesn't matter. I'm just doing things. Right, so recently we bashed in a wall that allowed us to get into there. We haven't defeated a lot of people who are there. That's like the weird... I'm not going to describe what that looks like, actually. It's very penis-like. Anyway, we're going to go up here, probably. But let's just go do chores. I don't care. I don't care what we do. I am literally done with Rumble. If they're not gonna have, yeah, like it's working just fine on YouTube with the regular thing that of course always has worked. So, like, you can hear the game, it actually functions, whatever. I don't know what's wrong with the encoder for Rumble. It's substandard in my book, and I just... Look, I'm here, I'm currently making progress, doing whatever the heck it is that I feel like, it's just a regular gameplay is captured, the audio is captured from the game, everything's here. There is no, like, major malfunction screwing everything up. It's all good. Okay. Recently, I saw a short talking about manipulators. And I got upset because one of my friends seems to be like that. I don't want to think about them like that, but I'm starting to realize... And the thing is, I've come to a realization, it's not that they even realize they're doing it, they just are that type. A lot of people who are bullies aren't actually, like, they don't do it for their own reasons, they just have the wrong sensibilities to become insensitive of other people and then not check themselves, and without the correct amount of help from other people to be able to make it so that you don't, like, just completely degrade a person or whatever. Like, if you don't have the right feedback to say, hey, be more thoughtful of this person, you're not going to do it. You're just going to keep being hurtful and responding with too much hostility, too much harshness, and here I am saying, you know, I have concerns, I have boundaries, and this is how it's gonna work out, or whatever, and then I'm faced with, I maybe did something wrong by well-meaning people trying to give me advice about the situation, and I'm like, no, not at all. I'm not gonna... I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take that kind of advice anymore. I'm also not gonna take the extreme advice that's on the other side, where it's like, oh, maybe I screwed up. Or now this other advice is like, oh, call the cops on them. I'm sorry, are you thoughtful at all? I'm bothered by that advice. I disagree with that advice entirely, emphatically, and it feels like a kind of neglect that I think shouldn't exist in adults. And, like, I've got another set of people who are like, they have mental illness and they have people who are their workers. They talk to me, the workers are the intermediate, and if there is an issue, you bring it up and they help resolve it. Rationally, trying to make sure everyone's on the right page or whatever and doing the correct thing, not being too harsh or whatever. This is how I feel it should work here. It doesn't work like that here. Those people are in, I don't know where, but it's not Canada. And it's like, oh, well, we totally will talk with you and her and see if we can resolve this. It's part of just the fact of the matter of the level of issues that are, oh, I forgot how much I needed to heal by. Whoops. So, like, yeah, we'll step in if needed. And, like, that's absolutely what I feel like it should be, not just for people who have heavy needs. I'm going to actually take a look in here. I broke only one of the big rocks, the super big, like this massive rock. What do we have in here? Okay, so we got some trees. It gives us some stuff. Not super important. Let's try this. I feel like this is slower. We are experiencing pain. And this guy, who now gives us 250 damage. 1,000 damage. Are you shitting me right now? Like, I can't, I don't have a clue. Oh god, I just got nicked by the guy and I'm upset. Okay. Can this guy please leave me alone? I'm trying to break a tree. Just go away for a second. Forget my existence. Yeah, you forgot. You forgot. Thank God. I don't like this. Axes? Screw me, I guess. Yeah, that place is overpowered when it comes to me. At the moment, I don't care. So, when it comes down to it, I've faced people who are like, oh, this person doesn't deserve my effort. Paraphrasing. But, like, come on. We don't intervene with someone to resolve something for the sake of ourselves. We intervene with someone to stop them from making mistakes based off of misunderstandings, bad logic that mostly only applies during the moment of being upset. Shouldn't apply to, like, everyday experience and stuff. So, after you have a serious amount of bother with someone during an event, you should rationally end up calming down, becoming better, and able to talk to people about stuff without it being a complete shit show. That being said, absolutely zero of that. It just ended up becoming neglected, and then worse, and then worse, and then worse. Because, like, any one individual having to try to, what is it, police or otherwise correct someone who's using bad logic, like, they just don't have it. They don't have what it takes to do that because they need to be like someone who's in authority with that person, someone they respect, someone um, who they can be receptive to. And it wouldn't hurt to have like the ability to like think about how to say it in a way that doesn't seem combative. Sometimes a person just isn't professional enough about it. I think the majority of people are not professional. I think the majority of people do not have the capacity to just be professional and handle conflict resolution or whatever else. And I feel like this is something that we don't have any features for. The fact that the police were the main thought was like disturbing. So it's like, okay, we don't have any means of asking for help because, let's face it, with the exception of extreme actions of some sort or another, police don't handle just regular little disputes like that. Unless they handle threats, they handle certain things. They don't handle stuff that's that benign, that simple. I'm pretty sure. And the police that I've handled, I'm not going to say how I feel about them, except for it could have went better. For like any of the situations regarding people that have experienced police just around me or myself, it's not always been the correct behavior, the correct playbook, or like it's been like I don't know where this leads. It's been one negative experience after another, and it doesn't even have to do with me, and that has everything to do with not my town, but like the system in general, how they are not trained in certain types of conflict resolution or whatever else. Like, I can understand that they have to be like trained to do certain things and that's their function in that, but if you have too many hats and you can't, like, for example, there's a good cop bad cop thing. You clearly have the ability to be schizophrenic, but you absolutely just give up on that kind of thing and you end up just, I don't know, coming to someone who's having a mental breakdown and you're smug, for example, is just the wrong approach, I feel. I don't think anyone rational would do that. And I don't understand the rationality. This is the thing. I'll state that I don't understand why that would be the playbook. I understand that it is the playbook. I just don't understand why it's the playbook. And that kind of thing brings a divide for me because it makes it feel like there's not feeling, which clearly there should be some amount of feeling. There should be some amount of like the capacity of empathy or whatever else. If someone's gonna be like, okay, we have to possibly talk you down off of like whatever situation, Are you going to just be smug, or are you going to be thoughtful? I'm pretty sure you're going to be thoughtful, or that person's jumping. So, what the frick? How do I make sense out of this? How do I feel comfortable with this situation and whatever else? Totally random extra information that has nothing to do with the situations that I'm currently having to deal with. Stuff I'm currently dealing with is like just a stupid basic misunderstanding, and it's a game-based thing, and it's just like some simple turn of phrase or whatever turned into like, oh, you must be you must be thinking about it in like why am I mixing words? Maybe it's just too loud, I don't know. But the idea of really all I said was the game was difficult, even on this level of difficulty, which means I confirmed that I understood what was said, that they said the difficulty was at normal, not on hard. I just said that it is hard, even if it's on normal. But they claimed that I lied, or I was like, no, they said I claimed they were lying about what level difficulty was. And it's like, that's very simple. It's like, no, that's not what I said. I simply said, hey, this game sucks right now. Wish we had like a way of knowing, like, it's Sons of the Forest. It's a brutal game. Also, I have a very perspective of how when you're facing something like Sons of the Forest or any rage game, you can't make any of the stress that you end up feeling personal. Because if you make that personal, holy fuck, you're going into a stressful situation. We're all trying to work with it together. If we end up stressed, it's like you're not the same when you're hungry. Don't make it be a personal thing. Recognize you're hungry and like back off if you ever overstep that boundary, because I will seriously not be okay with you after you cross that boundary. Okay, this guy's a little bit much. I could probably walk him, I forget. Let's walk him to the pool. Anyway, so the basic idea is like, yeah, if you have stress in those games, it's never meant to be that you take that and externalize the stress that you're feeling about the game and whatever else, and also engage with any issues that you have with another person. Even if you have issues, don't engage them while you're dealing with the stress of the game. It muddies the situation. It abuses the idea of actually being serious about what is happening, what the concerns are, and like you just making it like a joke out of it, or you're like allowing yourself to be insensitive and be like, I remember when I was dealing with GTA 5 and stuff, and I got abused there, and that was stupid. And they were like, oh, you're not role-playing right. And I'm like, you did not initialize a roleplay correctly. You never have. And frankly, this is a work in progress. Also, I've supported this place. I do my best not to complain, find alternate solutions, and help you guys work things so everyone has like the most amount of, like, we all are supportive in this endeavor of making the thing happen with It was called Scum City. And that place is dead now because they just lost funding, or it was a cash grab and stupid. And it was not sustainable. Didn't realize how they just had no, like, structure whatsoever. I don't even care. Point is, they voiced their concerns, like, about how I was handling gameplay and whatever else, like an emergency meeting right after, like, the very first time I was ever attacked, ever, in the GTA 5 thing. It's like, that's not something you go into lightly. You start with, you're supposed to start any roleplay scenarios with, like, maybe a bank heist or whatever. You give them some prompts, whatever else. If it's not easy to roleplay well the first time, don't push it, because people aren't gonna learn. This is stuff I know from hindsight. It's stuff I know from, like, just thinking about how I would actually handle it if I was the one running it. And I'm like, come on, man, you know better. You should know better. If I have access to the hospital, then what is the point in me spawning in the hospital and not having, like, if I have a glitch way to get out, okay, you can tell me not to use the glitch, but I can also have an exactly, like, 0% enjoyable experience because I can't get out of this hospital that I'm spawning in. That's kind of stupid. So I have to either, one, have a creative solution, which is use grocery carts, or two, complain to the admin that I'm not able to play. Now, both can happen. I can complain, and I can absolutely tell them, hey, this isn't working, and stuff, and just not be able to play until they are able to address that scenario. Because it's like, they could get on it, like, maybe that day, the next day, or whatever. But at the same time, if you can get out, if there are ways to do things, you should be able to explore those ways of doing things. And, like, honestly, it's their fault that they are, like, not having the correct permissions assigned to players who have a job, and assign, like, a spawn point when they're actually, like, oh, the locks are weird or something else, blah 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 blah. Irrelevant stuff. And, like, I literally, for the most part, was just, a lot of people were just doing truck runs. So we would drive the truck, we would go around, we'd do the thing, and it'd be fine and whatever. I'm actually running out of health. That's kind of sucky. There's a chance that I used up a dodge in what I could have done a little bit better about that. Do I need 40? I don't know, but I just dodged again, so that's cool. Okay, we're back. This is good. Hold on. Oh, I got him. I paced the guy. That was awesome. Good pacing, me. Thank you, me. Excellent job. Alright, so the question is, who do I want to face next? Let's go back up, grab this hammer. So, I don't know. I think that stuff like that, if you're going to be talking about stuff, if someone is currently upset, this is not the time to be talking over issues. And, like, too many people have the insensitivity of be like, we'll give you a warning, we'll talk about this later, or blah blah blah. Instead, what they actually do is they just do the action instead of being rational. And I'm like, this is gonna get you totally canceled. They're gone. They don't exist. And all the more power to them to try to do better and not be crap and not rip people off or um, be indignant or whatever. Like that kind of nonsense, you really can't have as a business. It's just gonna make it worse. Harder for you to get funds, harder for you to be trusted. Like if it's, the experience is bad. Like for example, with um, when I'm playing Hytale on that server, that is an amazing experience with people who are decent and helpful and friendly and supportive and not allowing abuse. And there hasn't been any issues of abuse. There's literally all been rational people, all of them good. I haven't stress tested, but they've been good. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Very grateful that I'm in this scenario instead of Scum City, where it was like, I'm using the wrong weapon, the wrong resistance. Oh my god, they probably would be dead by now already. I'm lazy. Let me just do that a few times. Oh my god, this guy thinking he's powerful, and I literally let him stab me too many times, not having the right armor. That's on me. Yeah, that's all it took. Right, cool, great, awesome. Where's my cereal? It's behind my coffee. I need to eat that and drink that. And also the coffee. So like, yeah, having insensitivity and abusers, the problem with the definition of an abuser is that you're not thinking about their needs. You can't just like calling someone an abuser and assuming that like their mental limit is like they're not going to be doing the right thing because they're actually not programmed with the right program, and you're not like the feedback system is not the right feedback system. It's bad. Like if you simply downgrade someone to be like, okay, you're just an abuser and whatever else, and disregard them and leave, it's not healthy, because there are reasons for people reacting certain ways. There are reasons for people to have certain concerns and or lack of concern. It depends. Although I do admit, when someone's reckless, yeah, that's kind of that's a different thing altogether. People being reckless, yeah, that's frustrating as hell. And you don't want it. You hate to see it. So this guy over here, I don't remember what he does give me. I think he only gives me some weapon stuff, and he does, is that 50? I can't read. Help. Oh, that's 9, that's like 100. Okay, never mind, I'm not ready for him. Forget it. The thing that bugs me probably the most, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, is not just a phrase that I've heard from the people I had issues with. I heard this same phrase from well-meaning individuals who are service workers. They didn't do anything to me. I'm sorry? Excuse me. But that's not even the worst of it. There are other bad phrases out there that you're not allowed to use when it comes to certain things. Like, sorry you feel that way. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. Who taught you the term sorry you feel that way? At least when I say something like, I'll pray for you, I was told that was like a grade A insult. Excuse me. I'm saying I'm willing to pray. I'm willing to hope that God gives you like the decency and respect to give you this like the guidance that you need in your life, or just general like hoping life is not as shit for you thing. It's a positive. There's nowhere in the world where it's not a positive. So, well, I didn't have nearly enough to do that. I need to maybe, whatever. I need to pace him a little bit better, or I need to have better stuff. I don't know. That guy seemed like he was in my range. How did that fail? Let's go over him again. Hello. Oh, it's the same guy. Okay, so here's the thing. I go up to this amount, and I go again. I go up to 60, and I can hit him again. And here if I go up to 40, hit him again. And as you can tell, every time I'm doing this, I'm lowering it by 20 or something. Where it's like I regen to here, and then I hit him again. I regen to maybe 70, hit him again. Regen to 45. Like, that was easy. Why did I fail? Because I didn't pace at the right rate. So anyway. But no, this idea of a phrase that is... The phrase that's totally disgusting is, I'm sorry you feel that way. And I need to explain why that's disgusting. For the sake of literally any worker, don't ever say that to people. Now, I'm not saying it was said to me, I'm saying that it was like said as a thing that they say to say. Or some, I don't know. It's in their book. It's in their whatever. Something that would tell people. I'm like, no, don't talk like that. That's gross. I still haven't explained why it's gross. When it comes to... Okay, so this is the point of me talking about a 60,000 guy. I clearly can't fight him here. I can pull him. So let's just go over and pull him. So here's the thing, right? You were traumatized, you were whatever else, you felt certain things be abusive, and whatever else, and you say, I'm sorry you feel that way. What do you think is the correct response? I'm sorry that happened to you. So the term, I'm sorry you feel that way, is used when the events are not following up with, like the emotions are based off of not what actually happened. Right? You say that, you're not being sympathetic. You're saying you absolutely don't believe that they have the right to feel that way. So I can tell you why that, like, in general, I'm pretty sure that's kind of like the worst. Like, a person's feelings are valid and everything else, right? That's a great sentiment to have. At the same time, without acknowledging the fact that things happen, is like witnessing a murder and saying, I'm sorry that you're disturbed? Like, what? Or something? Like, no, I'm not freaking disturbed. I'm not irrational for being freaked out right now. They just freaking died. And whatever else. Life doesn't have to be that dramatic. But gotta say, that phrase bugs me. So this isn't about just one set of abuse like scenario and a response to a single event or set of events. It's about a mindset. It's about behavior, it's about strategy, it's about a way of handling situations that I feel like people should be better about. And they're trained to not be better about. And I feel like that's a training we have to get past. I think I need to boot this guy. I don't know if I can actually do it. Like, anytime that I dodge, obviously I can just hit him again. And then I walk away. As long as I'm still regenerating, I guess I could dodge, walk away, and then come back. Instead of, you know, obviously. If I don't need, if I'm already full health after the dodge, and obviously I'm quick pacing, I'm not really doing the best numbers, because like it should be a certain amount, wait for him to start regenerating, and then go back, do the thing. Yeah, like that, and I was too late. But I can do it. Thing is, when I dodge, I have like the ability to regain more than the pacing that is normal for if it don't have dodge. So like it's because of the dodge factor, it's hard to keep track of what that is. How fast you're supposed to actually, like, you know how fast to do it, how often to come back, but you don't know how long you'll survive. That makes sense. Well, that's an interesting number. I've never had someone be exactly 1 mil. That was fascinating. So, even now, I'm feeling like I don't have a lot of strength to continue, like, too frequently. I'm surprised how long I lasted before I needed to come to the pool. Yay, level up. Next. I'll regenerate on the way there. Probably be done by the time I get there. So anyway, it boils down to my absolute lack of, like, there's therapy and everything. That's for an individual. But that doesn't help conflict resolution. It's not based in that. It's not a thing that works with that. And that's not something that is available for free or easily or whatever. I'm just saying there should be definitely some way to be more sure. I can probably just smack this guy. That's too easy. There you go. That guy's not the concern. The concern is the green guy. Gray is nothing to me because it's 12,000 and my regen is 6. So anything that's a multiple or is 2 times the regen rate, it's usually going to take too long for them to take me down. So I should be aware of that and not let them just scare me. This guy, however, is twice as damaging. So it's 4 times my regen rate. But that just means I gotta be really sure about how far I let my health go down. When I get to 310, attack again. But I'm not getting to there. So I'm getting to like losing 5 every so often. And if I dodge, then I'm losing less, obviously. So that's good. Losing 5 every round and doing a certain amount of damage, you can calculate approximately how many runs it'll take back and forth before you eventually finish this guy off. Like, it is a lot of regen between his last attack and you being able to attack again. I'm heading somewhere else anyway. So I'm saying it's easy. And then we have this stuff down here. I could revisit that. And there's a weapon or a shield, helmet, something. I don't care. Get some of that. So this is like a cry for help explaining that I don't have the understanding of that there is a way to handle these things. It's just not something I know how to do. It's not lost on me that this island here is in the shape of a famous mathematical proof about certain number of bridges and the ability to, in one go, explore everywhere. Like, you supposedly can't do it. However, you don't have to cross all the bridges to explore everywhere. And I think that's lost on people, that they think, oh, you have to do all the bridges. You don't have to do all the bridges. You can just loop through and then you're fine. And also you would intersect with this section twice. But like that is a mathematical like thing people are fascinated with and stuff. It's cool. And it's like, oh, it's actually kind of nerdy that they put that in the game. So what is it? It's like a small claim. There should be something like a small claims court or a civil thing where it's like it's just about these small disagreements that are not something about like a money value or whatever, and you can just talk about things where it's like, oh, this seems to be a rumor, or this is like a misunderstanding, and resolve it. And it's like conflict resolution 101. It should be something that even people who don't have serious mental illness should be able to have assistance with in a general sense. Like, there should be someone who can be like, yeah, I can mediate and help this become uh, resolved. And it's like, I wish there was a thing. I don't know why. I feel like I've actually not looked into... This is another example of the bridge scenario where you have... But this one's different. It's a different diagram, but it is similar, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna break one of these during stream. That's not what I do. Okay, so this guy is like a pain. And I'm looking for like, can I be alone? Can I just have my weapons and deal with a tree or something and get whatever extra remaining stuff is around in here? Like the 800 health that they have to give me is something, but it's not an actual thing. It's not like a weapon upgrade. Like this is a number upgrade. What the fuck? Don't let him touch you. Just loop it. It's fine. Maybe let him touch you now. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. Oh my god, there's a tree that's next to a person that can give me more dodge. I need that tree. I also wish that this place had some kind of resistance. But it's like, whatever, just use the best that you have about things. Get the fuck away from me. This looks insane. I can't help but think that this cannot be the best weapons, because I feel like 11 constantly is stupid, and there are bigger numbers to grab, and I can't think that this is it. I can't believe I get dodged from a tree. That's insane. Oh, there's a Mamma Jamma. I'm guessing this guy does like all my health in one go. I'm tempted to find out, but there's a tree here, so I'm gonna deal with the tree first before I deal with that person. I'm thinking Axis would be the best. Also this, you get like more damage or whatever with it, I think. Like that is a percentage, that is a lot more damage. Oh, that's a dragon. 300,000! Mini Dark Dragon. Okay, yeah, I'm not ready for that area. Not even close. One shot. I did not realize there was a mini dragon. Don't quote me on that because I don't actually remember if I've experienced that particular dragon before. So okay. That hurt. On a completely separate thought process, let's talk about stand-up maps. So there's this idea of a Magic the Gathering card set. It's like there are 3 cards, and there's the idea that you can have these duplicate and whatever. And it was very simple, just duplicate and then the other one duplicates and whatever else. And it was very simple, and it was very, if you're a Magic the Gathering player, you know there should be, like, some kind of thing you can do to stop the process. Otherwise, just consider any, like, doubling to be an infinity system, and infinity is not calculable, and therefore is banned, so you can't use it. So, just talking to the guy about um, his ideas with this thing is like, okay, so we got these cards, right? You end up making the thing, you end up doing the other thing that makes the thing, and whatever. Sure, okay, sure, that's fine. The problem is, there was no, like, there's a bunch of things that are wrong with it. For example, there is no, like, number of iterations before it crashes and stops repeating or something. And it's like, you can't do that. You can't go on and say, okay, well, there's some upper bound or some countable number. No, you're missing the idea of it. There is no function that you have described that stops the duplicating. So you're just going to repeat duplicate. And also, if you actually understand how cards are activated, which I'm not someone who's played the game, but I can understand, once the function happens on one card and another thing and another thing, and it's a bunch of massive series throughout, and it can be something that technically can go forever, but has the capacity of stopping. This was not one of those things that can go forever and has the capacity of stopping. This is an infinity system. Specifically in the fact that any infinity is just considered a zero because it's too easy to make those. Like, you need to make a dead man switch or something? Yeah, your tree's fucked. Get bent. Like, I feel like if it's not in the rules or not in the setup of a duplicate function, once triggered cannot re-trigger, you're still going to end up with a card that and that's definitely not in the game. I'll tell you right now, that's not in the game. This guy's probably too big, isn't he? He might be too big to pace. I might have to pull him. Yeah, definitely not pacing that guy. Pulling. I think? I don't know. That's where the dodge comes in and makes it frustrating because I don't know my own strength. Like, right now, I could definitely hit it again. And I'll keep doing that until I absolutely cannot. But, like, I have to give myself enough time to heal so I can take one of his hits, so I can lure him over without too much concern. But then I gotta do it again. Sometimes I fail doing it without getting hurt. Whoops. Whatever, once I get here, I'm like, I'm good. Now I can do the loop. And it should be fine. It's a little bit tight right now, because maybe speed. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm over healed, but barely. Ooh, that's a dodge, so that gives me some extra health. Very good. I'm gonna smack this guy. Smack you. I know I lost one, it doesn't matter. Oh! So there's always the anticipation that you'll be using... What the shit? That was crazy. That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot of dodges. This is why I'm saying I don't know my strength. There's no way of knowing my strength. What is my dodge rate? My dodge rate is 13%. You're lying. You are absolutely lying. I have no idea what the dodge rate is, but it's not freaking 13%. Or 13% procs way more often than you might expect. Which one's more likely? Separate video, totally different school of thought. There was this idea of, let's say in statistics, you got this vaccine that, okay, it's going to correctly say every time that you have the thing that it's screening for, it'll tell you. And so there's that. So the problem comes around when you're looking for false positives. So for every 1,000, the way it was phrased is that every 1,000 people might have this disease, and then is this the guy? That guy gives me an extra powerful thing. What is his damage? I must know. Oh, it's like 92. 92 is a bit much. I'm gonna give him a try. Yeah, 92 is a lot, but if I pace him and with dodge, I never know what I'm capable of until I actually try. But I'm definitely not pacing him. I'm definitely pool stratting. But like, can I pool strat? I don't actually know. Can I even get him to the pool without dying? Well, I know I can get him to the pool. It's just about getting his attention with a little bit of side swiping like that. Or getting close enough that he almost attacks me but doesn't every so often. And he did, and that's fine. It happens. So yeah, still gotta get his attention. Ouch. Okay, so the theory goes like this, or the thought experiment goes that one out of every 1,000 people are going to get this disease, and then unfortunately, there's a potential of being false flagged or false positives. So like it says that you have it, but you don't actually have it. Like, and what are the odds that you actually have it when you have a positive test? And that's a phrase that was like in the thought experiment. It was kind of like using the incorrect terminology or the wrong focus, and it forgets about how we might think of things. So in this case, I need the dodge. I can't use the dodge to like use bonus. I need to only use the dodge and never double attack with this guy. That means I can still get him. Maybe. It's a weird, there's a chance. Anyway. And I forget what it is. The thing is, also, I think she was wrong in her assessment, and I'm going to explain why. So for every 1 out of 1,000 people are going to be tested, 50 of those 1,000 are going to be tested positive. The question remained, what are the odds that they actually had the disease? Well, it's still 1 in 1,000, some people ignorantly say. But that's not the real question. I got a new weapon! Ah! What is this? Ooh. So, chest plate does for axe damage and 5,000 versus this one does 12,000. But we can now get that. Was that a... Who was that? How much damage was he doing? I said 60,000? Was that a 90? Who the hell was that? That was crazy. I kicked his ass. Okay. I mean, only by the grace of the dodge, which of course I am generating more dodge as I go along. Yeah, that was awesome. Let's do more of that. Let's be more bold, I guess. So maybe I'm close enough that I could defeat a 100,000 dragon at the pool? I don't know. This guy's a 20,000? I can pace him, no problem. So no, the question isn't what are the odds that they actually had the disease. The odds of having the disease are 1 in 1,000. That was stated in the beginning of the test. What are the odds that it's not a false positive and it's a true positive? Right? What are those odds? And that is a 1 in 50 or a 2% or something. Right? So instead of 1 out of 1,000, which is 1.0 or 0.1%, it's 2%, which is way bigger. Obviously, you can think of it as the same thing as, well, one says 1 and the other one says 20. So it's obviously 20 times as likely that you actually, if you have a positive, that you actually be correctly having a positive. Something, is that right? Am I wrong? But there's a problem with this logic, and I need to explain this to you. Starting with, there are 2 separate things, okay? So, the test will false flag 50 out of 50 out of the 1,000 will be false flagged. You're not one of those 50 if you have the actual disease. You're 1 out of 51. Out of all the people who could get a false positive, you're that one person who did not get a false positive, meaning you actually are 1 out of 51 people. And this is the thing no one got right. No one got it right. In the comments, no one told about it. I will go back and make a new comment and say, actually, you're 1 in 51, and therefore, it's not 2%. It's a slightly different number. And is there any value in that different number? Well, absolutely there's value in that different number. Right? It means out of every 1,000 cases, there are going to be 1 positive, 50 false positives. Right? Who the hell wouldn't say that that automatically equates to there are going to be 51 positive results, only one of them is positive, true positive. And also, there's no talk at all about how do you screen for true, okay, you got positive, can we then confirm? forget about that entire aspect of the question because we're not gonna discuss that. That's not in the purview of the questions and the thought experiment. So, what is the percentage for the extra 1% out of 1,000? Well, it's obviously a higher number because you literally started with, you're thinking about it as technically it's 1 out of 50. No, it's 1 out of 51, which is a smaller number. But actually, that also means the positives are a greater percentage of the 1,000 than you started off with. So what is what is that answer? I don't know. It's not 2%. That's the thing. This is a very tiny, like, it's a fraction of a thing, and I literally want to make a, like, what do you call it? Okay, so this guy over here, he's a butthead, and he's a dragon, right? He does 100,000 damage to me, currently, or whatever, but can I beat him? I don't know. I don't remember if I can beat him at the pool. I'm gonna give it a try because 100,000. I think I just beat a 100k guy. So this is just another one of those. This guy's a pain. The problem is that I need to be able to pace him to the pool. And I need to do the thing. So anyway, no, absolutely, this is not a 1 in 50. This is a 1 in 51, right? Because if out of every 1,000, 50 of them are going to be false positive. I don't think that they did the math right about that. And this is the problem. You get this, and so if doctors for some reason are thinking, well, first of all, she said in the short, she said 95 doctors would assume that it would be 95% chance that you actually had the disease. No, it's 1 out of 1,000. That's 0.1% chance. That's one thing. And then there's another thing that it's like, my reasoning was it was supposed to be 5% chance is what doctors would have said, because you're canceling the 50 and only looking at what remains. So instead there's like, what's the percentage of chance that you're going to get a positive result? And the real question is, what are the chances of you getting a true positive? Those are completely different questions. So 75% of doctors get this thing wrong, and then the scientist researching it gets it wrong. You gotta know that there's something serious. It's not as big of an issue, but it's like, okay, wait, what do you mean? It's like, I think the doctors actually thought it was going to be 5%, not 75%. It does not make sense that they would think it was 95%. But again, I'd have to look at the thing, redo it, and whatever, and be sure what those numbers are and everything. Whatever. Gotta try to figure it out. I don't think I actually attacked that time. That's fantastic. I hate not waiting. I need to wait. So I do the entire attack and then leave. And then do the entire attack and then leave. I think this guy outpaces me. Except for I have dodge. And so I gotta make sure they all hit. Get over here. Do that. And I full heal. So it's like, as long as I dodge every so often, I have the ability to fully heal. Because I'm not taking like any of that damage. So it's like, the question is, out of all the damage that I can take, statistics wise, what are the odds that I can repeat this function where sometimes I dodge 13% and still be able to attack him? And do I actually kill him or do I die? And I would say it's not a sure thing that I die. Because if I lose that much, and if I can get back up to full from one attack, but I have to be able to tank it twice, so I have enough health, I can definitely tank it twice. But it depends on how many times and how often I'm dodging. And I actually don't know the numbers for that. And I also don't know the full healing I can do. And whatever. I just gotta make sure that I'm not letting him regenerate. And I'm letting him regenerate. So it's bad pacing. I need to not do that. Also, when it comes down to hitting him, I need to make sure I hit all the weapons. This is like one of those things where it's like, I'm not sure I can actually beat this guy. But also for reasons I am not sure exist. Because, like, here I am. I'm back. I've gained a lot of health. What is it? What is the true numbers? I don't know. Also, this guy could be done with this. I take 100,000, excuse me? Hammer? Okay, frick you. No freaking way. No, no, no. You don't do 110 damage. Excuse me, get the fuck back over here. You don't do that much damage, buddy. Get over here. I'm not done with you. Little shit. Come back over here. Fuckhead. You do 110 damage. How do you do 110 damage? It's this. It's this. It has to be this. Right? It's this. What is this armor? Yeah, that's the armor that does it. But is that the right armor? I don't know. It has to be axe, and it has to be better axe. Let me see about axe armor. So I currently am using this. It does 9,000 damage. That's the smashing. This is cutting. And it does less. So I'm assuming it's going to be in total less. And then this does 12. But this does 5. But it's like I have to resist hammer, not axe. So what do I have for hammer? I have this. So this means that I get an extra bonus to my weapon. And this is less resistance. So there's that. I don't have a lot of things when it comes to that. So I could use this instead and do more damage. And that's something, but I don't know if it's enough. And I don't know how much he'll actually do to me. He's still here. What do you mean you're still here? Okay, so, wait, how much do you do? 99 or whatever? Let's go back, use this. 98. Okay, so if I do more damage with that, wait, is that 89? Is that better damage resistance? Hold on. What was that number? Give me that number. I need to pause it during the attack. 99? 89? 99. Okay, if it's 99 and then it does less with the other weapon shield, then I need to use the other shield. Boop. Okay, so that's gotta be the best that I have. Also, I gotta look for other weapons, shields, whatever. They're all up there. I don't know what they are, and I need to figure out about that. And I think, here's the thing. There's a chance. If you know anything about me, you know if there's a chance that I could actually do more damage, or that I could take more damage from him, I would definitely take it. I would definitely make sure that I am able to take better damage from that guy. So like the other armor is down here. It's back. I could get another shot of that. But what are the other things? This is a new weapon. Or more of the same weapons. That's not new. This is a guy I don't think I can beat. Definitely not. Wait, I'm not using the right... I'm using axes? I'm supposed to be using this. Okay, I need this. Then what does he do to me? Yeah, he does 80. And I'm like, 80 might be too much for me. Even pull strats, 80 might be too much. Also, he doesn't give me anything I need. This guy gives me more stabby stabs. I need more stabby stabs. What do you do to me? 29? Oh, I can beat you up. I can beat you up from here. I don't even need to go to the pool. Anyway. So yeah, the whole thing of... I'm pretty sure in statistics, if you get a positive 1 in 1,000 and you get a false positive 150 out of 1,000, you should add those numbers together, I'm pretty sure. Because out of the 51, only one of those, but she said 49. And so I think that was the thing, that was the false number and stuff. Yeah, more damage, more damage, more damage. Let's go get that other thing. I need to get that thing. It will help with the dragon, and I want to get it anyway. I do like smashing those rocks. I'm not going to do that on stream. I don't feel like doing it on stream. I do have to do it at some point. Hammer. This game lasts a while, doesn't it? That's another thing. Oh, am I paused? Whoops. Okay, I'm paused. So I can still have it not... Ooh, and I also get more dodge. How much more dodge do I get? A small fraction of a percentage. Worth it. Absolutely, every percentage of dodge, get it. In fact, if I can get that tree again that's up there that gives me 3 dodge, that's just frugal dodge. I will grab that. Yes. That guy used to seem big. He's not big anymore. This guy used to seem big. He's not big anymore. Because of dodge, because of the amount of resistance I have, or the amount of regeneration I have. All the above. Lots of power to handle his bullshit. And this guy does less, so I'm not even feeling like I need to move. More dodge. Okay, let's take a look at it again. Oh, yeah. 14%. Okay, so what is the actual system for math with percentage of dodge? I'm thinking 14% means 14% means that I have... I forget what the number one, what the fraction is. Well, if 25% is 1 in 4, 20% is 1 in 5, and 10% is 1 in 10, 1 in 100, or 10 in, yeah, 1 in 10. 14%. I don't know. I'm just looking for trees. Don't touch me. Fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the problem with that place. Great rewards needs lots of sacrifice. And there's another weapon I'd like to get. Or shield, or whatever it is. It's regenerated, and I want it. So yeah, it's things like that where people can misdo the math. Now, okay, if you are a science communicator, misdoing the math, that's kind of sad and whatever. God, I'm so glad I don't have to manually do that. The buttons are so nice to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's go up and grab those things. I don't know which music I like the most. This is top tier music of all the musics that I can experience in here. Even these guys are like, they're not too big of a thing. The thing about getting hit multiple times is that there's more chances you're going to dodge. That's not fully how that works. I think this one's nice also because it has like, it's like a full song. I don't remember. Goes 70, goes 65. Okay, now I can go higher. That's the problem. Is when I dodge, I also have to recalculate when I'm supposed to attack the thing. Instead, I should go by time for when I should dodge. Or how much space, or whatever. He's traveled, which is equivalent to time. All too easy. Okay, now we go up. Or let's go over here. There's a guy here. I literally am wondering, and I'm really stuck on the idea of why would they not immediately after the concept of getting anti-hydrogen, Why would they not automatically retrofit to include the neutrons? Oh, because they can't redirect the neutrons? That's lazy. Should be able to redirect neutrons. Oh wait, they don't know about sound. I'm sorry. It's a constant haze that I give to every scientist working on particle physics. You're not working with sound. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong with you? It's disturbing, to be honest. You should be working with sound. What does sound have to do with particle physics? Well, we can control things, so that we end up with stuff like cold fusion, which, by the way, does work. It doesn't make power. It wasn't about making power. It was about changing matter. The fact that we can change matter with cold fusion without using like as extreme methods as superheating it is like, wait, no, hold on. The stupidest thing in the entire history of the universe is that we have cold fusion. It works. We don't need a sun to remake matter, and we're not utilizing that. It feels ridiculous. I'm sorry. What do you mean we have complete ability to remake matter for free? For like or extreme low cost or something. Nice. I forget what that actually gives me. Okay, so that's cutting damage. This one's a different one from the other guy who was also on the ship. Whatever. Okay, so we need to boldly go back up, I guess. There's one guy left. Ah, shit. I could have just... Wait, there's two guys left. This is why I really want to have the ability to teleport. It's just, it would be so nice if I could just teleport here, walk all the way over there. Instead, I could just teleport and be there in like seconds. I am curious about the world record for there's something about Railroads Online. When it first got the post office, I had an idea. I was going to speed run the game. Start to the first oil sold. You gotta sell a barrel of oil, you have to do all the process that it takes to get oil. I was gonna speed run that process. I did it in 6 hours. That's the wrong weapon. Oh yeah, this guy's nothing. 20,000? Oop. It's another 20,000. Can't handle both of you. Well, technically. It's a lot, really. Oh boy, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, now I just don't have anything to deal with this guy. So I don't have like the absolute best. Forget how far I can heal. taking him to the pool because that's the best idea, and I'm doing as best I can to just pace the guy instead, because that's better feeling than whatever this is. Actually handling it, which is nice. Easy peasy. Okay. Gotta go up. Right, so I haven't eaten my cereal yet. I should probably eat something. I don't know. I haven't been playing my other Sudoku game. And I don't want to face him. I want to face another guy here. Like this guy. 40,000 is a little bit harder, but let's see, I got it up to 90 before. Let's see if I get up to 80 and then hit. And then get it up to 70 and then hit. And then get it up to 60 and hit. Yeah, and get up to 40. Hit. I don't know how much or whatever. It doesn't matter. At this point, I can just beast them, which is great. I can do stuff. Trees obviously are taking a minute to come back. Whatever. Glad I get that helmet. I wish it was useful. Like, I wish that was a good helmet. Just not yet. This guy might... Okay, 55 actually takes some effort. Why am I standing there? I gotta have to wait. Then attack. Then attack. Okay, that time I did an okay amount of damage. And also, like, whatever. With the regen and the dodge. Yeah, this guy's too much. I'm gonna have to pull him. Most certainly. I don't know. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm gonna pull him. It's like, suck a dick, dude. Just get down here. I still wish that I could have him be lower while I do this. That'd be great. Low. Don't know if that didn't actually hit. Whatever. Start the loop. Right. $50,000, I can easily just tank some hits. There we go, and then that. 4,000? Huh. Interesting. And that is axe defense. Other axe defense is less, but it's a different type and whatever. Alright, so blah blah blah. My tablet, the iPad I'm using to watch chat is dying. However, there hasn't been chat, so I'm just gonna switch out my iPad. I'm supposed to go to the library today. Switch out my stuff. I forget, I don't know why. I haven't gotten a call from the library about things. Maybe it's not going to be here until Thursday or whatever when they actually receive things. Let's just get another guy. I am going to still watch chat though, don't worry about it. Alright, who do we got here? There's a hammer down there. And I'm back to watching chat. It's still empty. Thanks for that. Alright, what do we got? There's a lot of things I could get, I realize. Wait, what is over there? That is a good resistance. I'd rather grab that than not. Because it's rare, I think. Is it? I think it is. I don't care. I'm grabbing it anyway if I know what it is. Maybe it's that spike helmet. Yeah. Whatever, I'll just deal with it. Axe. Was it 200? Is it 200,000 damage per shot? God. Sometimes it's a lot less. 180, less. 120. 300,000. Yeah, it was the spike helmet. Yay! Okay, so that's good. So now if I do axe, it's the new helmet! So this one does 11 smash defense, this one does max health. So I lose some max health, but I gain smash defense. Feels good. I need to eat my cereal. I need to finish my old drink, see if it's actually still good, charge my tablet. I already switched, I'm watching it on the other thing, but I need to make sure this one starts charging. Dodgimo. $77 feels heavy, but it's probably doable now that I think about it. I need to put my cup down. Okay, hold on. Let me just eat some cereal, grab a swig of chocolate milk, and get started on that 77. That's some good stuff. Alright, what we got? 77k. It's axe defense. What does this do? It's also axe defense, isn't it? No, it's... Oh, he does way more with that. Okay, hold on. So it's... Use this. I need axe defense. Oh, I was using the wrong thing. Oh, this is the alternate axe thing. So my current one is 4,000 with more damage. This one does more pierce damage, so it's more pierce resistant. Is he a pierce type? Huh. I'm gonna wait one. Blah, 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 blah. It's curious because you don't know if he does pierce Brosman impressions. Not that one. The other one. This one. Yeah. So like my axe. So it goes to 76. It goes to 78, and I feel like it actually is 78 that I'm feeling. Versus this is 77. I don't know if there's a benefit. Come on, dude. Come with me. And I'll bust your ribs. Yes, your horse is very majestic. I want a horse. The horse would have to be able to grow along with me, and it's like when it started it was really tiny and then it became bigger. I think I started today by thinking, can I even beat a 60? And I think I already beat a 90. So 70 should be easy. And I want dodge. Being so very dodgy right now. Yeah, it's looking possible. Guy's fast though. Gotta be careful about double hits with this guy. Also gotta worry about when does my dodge ever happen? Maybe I can go further away because he's faster. Okay. Because I need to maintain the amount of time it takes before he regenerates. And I go and do the thing, regenerate. Oh yeah, we're definitely killing this guy. We're defeating a 70. No problem. That was a 70. We now have 14% dodge. It didn't go up. But stuff was... you know what? Whatever. Take the victories where you can get it. We defeated a 70. Meaning, I need to be more confident now. If I defeated a 90 earlier, I could probably defeat other 90s. Or whatever. This guy, for example. More health and stuff. He's a 26. I can just... this guy does nothing. He's like 1/3 the damage of the other guy. I don't even have to do anything with this guy. Maybe I could pace a little bit. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna pace. Yeah, give me that. So this, for example, this gives me 1,000, 4,000, 3,000, and 14,000. So we're kind of at a loss for anything better. Whatever, that's fine. Let's see about that guy who does piercing, whatever, something. What does he give me? Is it a weapon or is it it's just more piercing? Oh, that's sad. I want a resistance. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that symbol? Like, is it percentage? It's like one of these things. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember. Can't figure it out. Is that speed? I don't know. Whatever. Sorry, your tree is mine now, bitch. Get out of here. Alright, what do we got? So I just defeated a 77. This guy is a 28. He gives me more hammer, which is nice. I like more hammer. And health. I like health. Health is great. I just gotta be careful about when he's gonna regen and then strike, so he doesn't regen. That's all that matters. Yeah. 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 Okay, cool. That was fun. Next. We got this guy up here. I got another guy that's probably only gonna do 27 damage. I say 27. The numbers in here are like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just whatever. It's 28 damage. I reduce it from like the thousands or millions place because screw it. We got 100 of a thing. We're just gonna call it 100 instead of 100k or whatever. Also, I am gaining health. Can I beat up this guy? I don't remember. 87. I think I can beat him up. He does a lot of help. And he would be great to beat up. I just can't, like, pace him or anything. I have to pull him. The problem is he's so... Is he designed with big range, small, like, I wonder if I can keep him following me without having to do, getting hit. So I'd rather not get hit. Getting rid of this guy would be great. 87. Yeah, that feels big. But with my dodge chance, it doesn't feel as big as it should. Like, that is a lot. I gotta make sure I don't let him regen. But yeah. Go back up to that. Get up to this. I feel like it's gonna outpace me. He's fast. And he's regenerating. And he's fast. And I'm not aware of, okay, that was the wrong timing and stuff. His speed's different. I gotta get used to that. That time I just immediately did nothing. Okay, that time I got a dodge off, so I get some extra health. That's good. Okay, we're on a good pace. We'll get him. Oh yeah. I still want to keep him away from that. That way if I get the damage from him, I can be there and, like, not have to regen as much. Whatever. I don't know if I care. Probably fine anyway. Like, he does a lot. Yoink! Okay, we just got so much more Pierce. Which, in the long scheme of things, in the grand total, it's not the best, but it's good that we defeated an 87. So that's nice. I like defeating 87. That's pretty good. I feel strong. Another 30,000. Too easy. Yeah, 80,000, nothing. Alright, so at some point we're going to be able to defeat that dragon. We're actually really close to defeating that dragon. That's down there in the other zone. Not this dragon, the other dragon. I think this guy's also for... No, this guy's a 50. Okay, so I gotta be careful about... Why did you come back? We were 40k. Oh, great. So I gotta get the 40k and I gotta get the other k. Whatever. Perfect k. A perfect k. Makes me think of Men in Black for some reason. A perfect k. Alright, so now I just gotta get up to 40 something. What amount? It's kind of a long way to wait. Can't do that consistently. What's the actual number? 44. Okay, good to know. The hell down here. Okay, now I can hit him again. And that's how you pace a guy. You don't even have to pool strat. Although I'd rather use the pool to regenerate back to full. That's how that goes. Alright, next. With the 50k. And the 50k is going to take another minute to do. This guy will be back in a minute and something else. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Maybe we have something I can grab? There's a dragon down there. There's a tree over here. Ah, there's more regen. I love regen. This guy gives crit. I love crit. I feel like I'm gonna have to do full crit on this guy. Also, is that a spear? Do I need spear defense for this bitch? I don't know. He's an 80k. He looks like he's using a spear. If he's using a spear, I need to test whether or not I should be using this type of defense. My current is that, so if I do... Right, so my current is 3,000, whatever. Let's see what happens when I use this, and it's either the 17,000 or the 22,000. Let's try set 22,000, which gives me 27,000 total spear defense. And if this is the same guy, if he actually uses spear, I don't think he does. No, he doesn't use spear. What is with this game? I don't understand. Switch back to this defense. He doesn't use spear, but I do want him. Don't get me wrong, he's an 82, I can beat him. Same as I beat the other guy, I just need pool strat. He just needs you following me. It'd be great if he followed me. Is this guy bigger than the other guy? Like, does he have more total health? Doesn't matter, it just takes longer. The factor is his damage, my regen, and pool strat equals victory. That's all that matters. I'm pretty sure I beat this. I beat it at 87. This is an 82, so it should be even easier. Less. Fuck you. Like, I wish that I knew which. Wait, so it's axe resistance, right? So when I get more of this instead, that's gonna be. Wait. Axe 4,000. This is 5,000. And it heals me? Wait a second. Wait a second. A regenerative factor changes the map entirely. But now you're a 70k. Hold on, let me see. Now you're a 50k. Okay, that's fucking... I feel like that's not equivalent. I don't think that actually is a good, like, I think I need to have more of that helmet before it becomes useful. You know? Like, the point that I... Fuck you. I'm gonna go grab these weapons. I could probably get back to him fast enough that he's not gone too far. Maybe he has. I don't know. He doesn't show up in the mini-map. It's just where he spawns that shows up. So I don't know where he is. There he is. Little bitch. So yeah, doing the... Oh, I regenerate from the damage dealt is like... Do I? I get 70. I don't feel myself I don't know if I actually regenerate. 70. Wait. I'm not... Wait, do I? Huh? I'm confused if this is working or not. Okay, that doesn't look like it's working. Well, I'm glad I switched armor because that was going to be a more damage than I can handle situation. And I hate that. Dodged. Nice. Let's start the strat. Yay. Okay, I can't afford to get double hit here, but it's fine. Yeah, I think the healing factor will be great later when I have more resistance. And it'll help me defeat the dragons. That'd be cool. Or healing factor will help me, not healing factor, but it's, you know what I mean. It's something else. What is it? It's freaking, it says I heal for something to the damage dealt. So I guess eventually when I get a larger amount of damage, also it'll be a larger amount of regen and it'll be great. Right now it's just the starter of that. Knowing I can get it is half the battle. Alright, so what do we have next? Got another one of these guys up here, probably a 50. A 30 something? Right, he's a 30, isn't he? Yeah, he's 37. Yeah, 37. I think that's still paceable. I'm not sure. Should be. Also I've grown, so that's helpful. Oh yeah. 30 is very paceable. If I do it the right way. Okay, and then I get more health. Which helps. There's this guy down here, he came back. Gotta deal with him. Alright, 26, get more regen, get more something, resistance, more health. Yay. So now this does 3,000 versus the other one does 4,000. This one does 3 weapons equals 20% plus. This one does pierce damage. I'm assuming that's more specific towards dragon defense. I'm actually smiting all the people here, and that's feeling really good. There's one special guy up there that's like extra special, and there's these tiny guys who aren't even like anything. Where's the special guy? Oh, this guy. What's he do? 33 damage? I can do 33. Yeah. Or I think I can pace 33, I'm pretty sure. Especially if I'm careful. Go to 180, 280. Wait, can I just... I forget how far I need to go. Sometimes I forget that I can just beat the crap out of some people. Alright, this guy, however, does 82. Okay, so we have to pull strat this guy. We want to get a piece of that. But we will grab him. Hello, give me a piece of that. I want more critical, whatever your name is. And your function. Hello? Hello? Stop losing interest. I know I'm walking away, but I want you to stay interested in me. Baka. Yes, horse sniff butthole. Okay. Start this thing. Boop. It's like 82 is what I think is at the range of what I can do. Especially if I dodge. Mostly because I dodge sometimes. Then I only take 1 damage and then I go in. The more chances of me taking only 1 damage as I do both trips is nice. Wait, if 20% is a 1 in 5 chance, 14% is 1 in 6 or 7 chance? 7? How many 14s are in 100? Oh yeah. 8? I don't know. Yoink. Okay, let's go. Go grab another person. I need to eat. Ew. Okay, that drink was on its way out. Anyway, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just was going to be a yoink. Gotta do some chores. Hello button, can I press? Alright, so I got this thing down here, I got those things over here, all those things to grab. let's go grab some stuff before we go chase. Whoever the hell is up there, really, it's not as important as all of them. People. These guys are not back yet, so we're not going into here. We're just going a roundabout way of going through here. We'll go down, and we'll grab that, and then we'll go to the other thing. Technically, I want to go in there. Technically, I don't want to go in there. Yeah, I'm not going in there. I'm going here. Hammer. Kick the butt, get the thing. Yay. Ooh, I love this one. The fact that it says 14% on the tin, but I can get multiple shots of dodge in a row is like, huh, about that 14%. Are you sure about that? Not so sure if you're sure. You sure? It feels like there's a place I can go into in here, but not really. It's like a map, failure or something, where it's like, it looks like there's, it goes somewhere, but it don't, like it's, the planning is for the future, doesn't apply to the now. It does look like that. It looks like they're gonna do something there. Like, they built it with that in mind, but it's not actually a thing. Yeah, there's all of this, which is different, and then I thought we're actually like halfway done this game, but the progress of getting from here to there is going to be not zero. I still cannot and will not do this on stream. It's just gonna be too long. Okay, so if I'm careful, I can ignore you your entire existence. I can do this, which is best defense. So you say. I would assume that the actual this one will be the best defense eventually, but like this does 23,000, and that's the best I can do. Whatever. Okay, so I mostly want to just grab these trees, whichever tree is the best or most not looked at. Like, I don't want to have to chase anyone if I have any options about that. Well, that sounded like I was gonna... I don't have to answer. It's probably a group. Oh, God. Okay, that's weird. I can't mute. Also, where is Bubble? Bubble? What the hell? Whatever. Why couldn't I mute? I guess I want ringtone in case I get a phone call, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get notifications. It feels so unintuitive that the stabby is the best. This is not a great... Go away. Trying to be stealthy here. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Ooh, the tree is ready. I love this tree. It's such a good tree. Look at this tree. We're currently at 14%. And this son of a bitch, fucker. Ah, the mother, and the both of you, and the fucks. Ah. Whatever. I just gotta be active instead of stealthy or whatever. Well, now I only have one person to deal with. I wish I had none persons to deal with. Don't let it touch you. Okay, now they're ignoring me. That's great. Just focus this tree. You can suck a dick. Leave me alone, actually. Don't want you to be around me. And he ignores me immediately because he's a stupid bitch. Okay, the ability to dodge these guys is absolutely hilarious, to be honest. I'm all here for it. It's like knowing where their senses are would be great. I haven't sussed that out yet, if they have like a cone vision or what their deal is. Proximity. Whatever. Go away. I want to smack a tree. Let me smack a tree. Absolutely destroying a place where I have no business being. As usual. As you do. Alright, so that's all that considered. Now we have this guy. There's a dragon somewhere. I don't know where the freaking dragon is. There's the dragon. I think his range is higher than other people. Or his movement is different. I gotta be careful about dragon. Are there multiple dragon? I don't know. My mini-map is in the way. I can't see it. Hey. Okay, he's ignoring me for now. For now. Okay, for now's law. Good. Great, we're doing it. We're kicking all the butt of the trees. Ooh, this is a nice tree. That's a freaking stupid tree to have! What do you mean I can just destroy one of the trees and get dodge? Or, freaking crit. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know what it is. What is that? Critical strike chance. I want that. I also want other stuff. Whatever. We are dodging a dragon right now. Let's go to the next tree. See what else we can get. What other crazy shit is here. This goes away. This is just more axe. I'm not really concerned about axe. That's critical strike chance. Or critical damage. I like damage. I need that. There's a health tree. There's a health tree here. I can just smack that. Oh, I'm gonna smack the shit out of that. I've broken the game. I wasn't able to attack the tree. I don't understand why. Buddy, you're crowding me a little. And I don't know if you actually see me or not. He sees. He knows. And I know he knows. Oh yes, he knows. He doesn't know shit. Strike chance! That's what we needed. We also need this health guy. Buddy? Buddy? Oi. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oh yeah. 600 health is nothing to sniff at. That's actually kind of good, considering I'm about to die. Okay, never mind. Risky maneuvers. Da 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 da. That's an okay amount of health. It's not bad. It's pretty good. See, this tree is actually really just free to grab, so I'm grabbing it. Nope. Okay. Live and let die. Boom, 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 boom. There's a place beyond this. That's hilarious. Hello? Okay, goodbye. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know. I would have loved you. I'm gonna screw you, bitch. The fuck? Let me in! Okay, don't let me. Oh my god, there's another tree that has good stuff in it. Oh, I want all of the dodge. That feels too good to be true just to be here. What the hell? Cheap. Oh, a 16 millions to your guardian. Like I care. Dude, 6% dodge or 6 factor to dodge is like a big factor. Considering I'm killing stuff and getting 1. Or whatever. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. What do we have for dodge now? We now have 14.2 dodge. Okay, cool. This guy looks, okay. He's a big guy. Got this bridge over here. Looks busy. What we got? We got an eye dragon over here. Alright, gotta be wary of that. And we get some trees. Just gonna smack some trees. I'm not freaking out. You are blank. Son of a bitch. Hey, go away. It's like, don't you touch my tree. I will touch your tree. Don't you touch my tree. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. More health, so worth it. Okay, we got some more of that. I don't even know. Does he even come over? That's another good one. That's another good one down there. I'm just smacking all these trees, bro. Smacking all of it. Does he come over here? I don't even know. Yay. More crit chance. I'll take it. Thank you. The fuck is that? That's speed. That's a speed tree. I'm grabbing the speed tree. Breaking this rock open was the best thing I've ever done. Holy crap. This is just another dragon, isn't it? What the fuck are you? What are you? Oh, it's a gigantic person. Okay. Just an absolute beast of a person. Where it's like, oh, he's just big. Alright, cool, I guess. How do you get to be that big besides being me? Dude, 10 speed? What is my speed at? My speed is at... Oh, okay, it's at 1300. So, this is not going to be a super amount of speed. But it is more speed, which is awesome. So all I have to do is avoid a dragon, and then I get speed. I really need to move the drinks around in my table so I can get at my drink and more easily slurp the chocolate. Goodness, before it goes bad. Alright, that was good. It's easy to say. I'm gonna live my... Hello? Yeah, me babe. A lonely bitch. Can't stop watching you. Maybe. Mama. Dude, this tree's free. Let's go. It's free real estate. I'm gonna be curious, after I destroy this tree, how much damage does Big Boy do? And who's the other Big Boy, and what does he look like? Oh, it's a Frosty Boy. 10 million. Doesn't look very powerful. Dragon is cool. So what do you... I just got this has to know. Well, 300,000 damage. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's my entire health pool in one shot. Plus a small fraction. So, if I get more... I'll be doing better about that. I just need to get more... I will not burp again. Anyway. So let's go get more, I guess. Yeah, let's do the get. I don't know how much longer I can stream for. We're already at 18%. More dodge. No, wait, that's not what I gained. I gained a Helmy. This is a shield. That was easy. I wish there was like a way to go straight up to the desert from here. They didn't program that in. I'm sad. It means I have to go through here again. I don't think there are other things I can break in that area. Are there? I don't know. There's like a dragon. There's like this tree, this tree. It's kind of risky for nothing, but it's like kind of good. It's like the leftovers. You get this when you've done everything else in the world. Dude, so many crits though. Nice. I'm not even using a specialized set. What are we? Okay, cool. 52 hammer damage. How are you feeling today? You coming over here? Okay, good to know. Mission is ready. Okay. These guys are great at their job, I have to say. Alright, what is that? That guy. Axeboy, Big Million. Kind of want to just get a taste of what his damage is. Also, I don't actually want. Oh wait, I've got a crit guy, a crit tree I could be grabbing. I want the crit tree. More than I want the other one. Hello? Excuse me? Senpai? Yeah, that's right, you bullshit. Why are you there, specifically? Go away. Okay, now we get the 2 crit chance, or whatever it is. And any other tree that's nearby, to be honest, I don't care. Just grab it. Hello. This is entertaining. Oh my god, is a 400 health thing I can just grab? Yes, I'll grab it. I think one of the people I can kill gives me 2,500 health, which is pretty good. So, like, the tree is still good, though. 400 is not bad. Get like 3 of these, I got another 1,000. I mean, they can't have, like, just a ton in these. Fuck! Okay, that's 400,000. I'm just dancing with danger in this bitch. But whatever, we're fine. Let's go back down here, grab this weapon, grab the other weapon, grab whatever else. Yay, more stabby. Okay. I'm pretty sure we need to specialize in order to beat these guys up faster. Or not die so quickly. 12,000 if I use spear and then it's only... Wait, what? It's axe. My bad. Yeah, now you only do 5,000 damage. That's not nearly enough. Not even close. You do 4,000. You should do more. Why aren't you doing more? It doesn't make any sense why you don't do more. 11,000. I don't get why the one guy doesn't do more than what I expected. I'm moving in this direction. Let's get this guy up here. You're still 40,000 damage. Okay, that's a lot. I forget what I have to do to beat this guy. Heyo. Okay. I think these guys are too much for me. I don't remember. Time to eat some cereal. Wow, I take forever to heal. What the hell? Hello? I think this guy's pool. But he's like barely pool. I don't remember. If I can get to 60 or more, or get a dodge every so often, that'd be good. It's like it's only slowly going down. Yeah, it's at this point where it's like, it's questionable whether I need the pool strat. Because I probably don't even need it. But like, whatever makes me feel comfortable, I guess. Why not? Definitely made it a lot easier. Are you? 36. I think I can just pace you. Go to 1, 3, 10 or whatever. Do another. I actually have to lose health in order to make it worth it to walk away. And at this point, I'm dodging, like, more often than 14% of the time. Again, it's similar to the blaze rods function, where it's like, oh, people think it's this and that and how often it should be, but it's probably actually not. Although people are like, oh, you gotta, whatever. I don't know. Oh wait, can I just tank this? And go up a little bit anyway. Yeah, that was nothing. It's just I want to have it take not as much time before I can fight again. What? 26. Okay, that's even easier. But I still have to pace. 90. It's confusing whether or not I can pace that. If it had more health, for example. It's like the best or the weakest dagger I have is still like so many levels into it, but it's like it's so impossible to do. Can I just take this guy out? Like if I regenerate to 210, for example. I'm not okay, no I can't. Whatever. Next. It takes forever to heal. Right, so far, using this wouldn't actually help. Well, it says it heals. Wait, what? When attacking, it heals for 2% of the damage dealt. So 2% of something thousand should be a lot, but I don't know about that one. So if I use it against this guy... Do I heal with it? No, I don't. I don't think I do. Go back to whatever the regular is. Yeah, no, I feel like I take more damage than I should. And so I'm like... I probably can pace him, but I'm just gonna bring him down to the pool. Yeah, 54 is like a dangerous pace where I can get him if I started slower. I can pull strat, so I'm gonna just do that. Okay, come on. Also, I don't like that sometimes I'll get hit and then not. Come on. The hell down here so I can start. Okay. Yeah, I recently saw Dogman. I absolutely hate when people just want to throw me away for whatever small mistakes or issues. It's like you're being petty. Unicorns. King. Absolutely petty. And I don't give a shit what you think. Is the thing. Because I know how much was actually happening. It was nothing. Somehow it got into becoming this terrible thing or whatever. I'm like, you're delusional. And then nobody does anything for like all this time. I'm like, come on, you gotta not allow things to get that bad. You do 20,000? I don't care about you very much. I'm not very concerned how much damage you do. Yay. Who's there? Oh, the boy is here. Oh, I want the boy. Give me the boy. Yes, more of the boy, please. Shut up. I want helmet boy. Shock boy, lava girl, and helmet boy. Specifically the heel helmet. It's like it's big. I want it. Get down here, you little shit. Yeah, no pacing is happening here. But who cares? I'll grab him. I'm not sitting correctly. Get over! Okay, now I'm just gonna heal completely. Yep. I forget the first time I used pool strat. And like, it was back when I was under 100k easily, or under 50k. And now I'm like 300k. Blowing up rocks. fun. At least on critting sometimes. Yeah, I definitely don't think I can almost can just sit there and wail on him, but okay, now I probably can. Yeah. So now this helmet does 6,000, and in comparison to the helmet I'm wearing, it's not quite there yet. But also, I do 2. Oh, 2%. Huh. That doesn't feel like a lot. Anyway, we got that guy. That was good. Always feel nice defeating an 80k. Maybe I should change the title to 80k. Or is it 90? I forget that 43 is not stand there. It's pace. It's like 80 is pool, 40 is pace, 20 is stand. Slurp. Nice. Let's go grab those things. And by those things, I mean your mom's tits. Wait. I mean this guy. The 36. I probably could have started with more health to begin with. I don't think it makes a difference with this guy. Yay. Now I'm even stronger. Ooh, a dodge guy. I like dodge guy. Let's grab dodge guy, bring him to the pool. No problem. What is your deal? 76, yeah, pool guy. I forget the minimum for pool. Or the maximum for pacing. All I know is he's not over the limit for pacing, or for pool. Main reason for the longest amount of time away is that I heal for the most, and then I can go through them, get to the next thing, pull strat to refill as much as I possibly can. Hopefully I get double hit, hopefully get the dodge. Perfect pool strats means I don't even need to dodge to survive, but imperfect pull strat or too much damage means I'll probably rely on the dodge. The fact that he gives me 4 dodge when I kill him is just like, yeah, you really should be stronger in order to hold something so dear. But whatever. And now 14.3. Nice. I don't know what the danger guy is up there at the very top. I haven't checked his damage yet. Let's go do that real quick before I go for this other spear guy I can definitely kill. Or there's this guy. Well, I can go lure him away. And then get up there. And look at this guy. He has a crazy helmet. That looks cool. What does he do? He's an 86? I can beat him! I just gotta get through all of this. I gotta take care of this guy. So let's pull strat this guy, and then we'll get that super helmet. That'll be great. I don't think I can pace him. Never know. My dodge is stupid, crazy good. Yeah, I don't know how dodge properly works, but I'm using absolute just the game. There's nothing else about it. Okay, that was too close. I'm gonna restart. Mostly restart. I don't know. Try to get him to let me heal. We should be fine. Totally fine. Yay. Okay, we're gonna go get that other helmet. That's insane. No, I don't think I started this session with 80 in mind. I started with 60 in mind, got all the way to 80 and was like, oh, 80. Ah, son of a bitch, my power's run out. Damn it. Stay tuned the next time where I attempt to beat an 80 and get Super Crown. Oh, shit. That's painful. Like, I could try getting this guy to get down there, pull strat him before the phone dies. Oh, I'm not in the mood. I really am not. I don't like it. I don't like using my phone to stream and do stuff while whatever because it doesn't keep. What the hell? Do you follow? I think you do. You're just close. Compared to most people, you're like, you gotta be nearer to me before you continue to keep going. So, whatever, we're doing it. We're trying, anyway. Okay, just gotta make sure I actually get to the pool with the guy. And then it should be doable, and then I'll have it. And then my phone will die. Unless I start charging now. I am very against doing this. Someone was like, oh, my phone's gonna die. You don't understand. If you say your phone's gonna... If someone says their phone is gonna die, try to remember the lithium-ion batteries explode if you overheat them. Charging them while using them is ill-advised. And anyone saying you can just do that is not aware of the technology's weaknesses. They're like, oh, you can just charge it and use it. And it's like, do you understand? If it gets too hot, it will explode. I'm not even exaggerating. I had a G4 phone. The battery would expand. It was disgusting. It would always overheat. It was not a good phone. Oh, this guy's real pain to lure without touching. Like, he's got the same short range as some people. So it's not super short where his attack radius like is always triggered as well as, but it's so hard not to do that. We're just gonna take this guy out. Come on. Don't don't make me take forever to do this. Okay, I gotta heal. Get over here. Okay, so this is a high risk but it's definitely within my range. I think I beat 82 already, so it's like he can't be any different, right? He's just more health. That doesn't mean anything. Shit. Waited too long. Gotta be real careful about that. Like, I think it's at the edge of what I'm capable of, which makes it frustrating. But with dodge, it makes it easy. Now I just have to heal from 1 damage as I go up. It's almost always 2 damage round trip. It's like a 1 in 3 chance that I'll dodge during one of the attacks during the trip. So it's like, it's not a great chance. So I really have to rely on the fact that I can probably heal max without needing dodge. And I can heal max but I also have dodge. So I'm, fuck you, I screwed the timing up. It's on me. It's just longer. Did it again. It's like not paying your credit card debt on time. You really gotta check and make sure the interest rate doesn't go up, or you're screwed. And just having to pay for longer. It's like, come on, I just want to be done with this. Sure, I know you do, but you also have to be, you know, doing more than your minimum. Oh, a dodge. Frick yeah. Where a regular amount of health would make it be doable, dodge makes it even more so. Well, just barely doable. And then dodge makes it so it's like I can actually take the stupid amount of hits that I end up taking. This is actually way too much. I can't handle this without dodge. Thankfully, there is some amount of dodge. Ooh, I don't want a double hit. This guy's a pain. That's why I like to start moving before he regenerates. Ah, shit. I don't know. I just want to get it over with, but I don't want to be too hasty about it. I want to be consistent. Okay, a dodge was great. That's gonna make it so much easier to finish this. It is guaranteed at this point that we will get this guy. Pretty sure. Unless I become lazy. It's done. He's gone. We now have a new weapon and a new area, and you can't see that until next stream. And we have a new dot, and this thing is piercing plus 5,000 plus evasion %, which is insane. Let's go. I'm done. That's all I can do. I can't keep going because I have to charge my phone. See you in... Oh, wait, hold on. Before I leave, I got a beast I need to kill. Hello, 500 health. Thank you. Toodles!